X. Mr. Wads on the beat. Mr. Wads on the beat. Manchester business. Manchester business. Your rap is full. Where's that ginger cunt Reds are hibernating? Where the fuck is it? Somebody get Reds and go and bell him on the phone. Go and bell him on the phone. Go and bell him on the phone. Tell him Bobby Rex has landed. Tell him that I'm home. Tell him that I'm home. Tell him that I'm home. Somebody get Reds and go and bell him on the phone. Go and bell him on the phone. Go and bell him on the phone. Tell him Bobby Rex has landed. Tell him that I'm home. Tell him that.
Right, welcome back to the wake. We have another tryout battle. Let the two boys introduce themselves because it's their first time on the channel. Right?
Arcane, SOAKES, let's have fun.
Yeah!
Red Wolf, South Alpha LA, shout out Next Gen. What's up, Dublin, you good?
Yeah! Yo, yeah, I texted Podge, said I want a clash, bitch, you bet I'll collect the body. Give me any head on the roster, he sent red, I left him on it. Then responded on second thought bet when I watched the battle via section 6 in which I confess you slaughtered shambles. You had that intricate flippity-dippity lyricism, epic proper talent, but it was extra awkward, man, cause Sean was looking like your granda. How'd you drop in multis with an embryonic swagger? Your fetal features got me feeling pro-choice, I'm about to pick this kid apart. You like to connect the genres, metal, rock, rap, you're a renaissance man. I'm 20 velociraptors treading upon your canvas, leave your streams of consciousness infested with megalodons and piranhas. Don't wanna slam staff like Gandalf, but next shot I'm giving up SB necking from a chalice. Cause this pleb's a novice man, and me, I'm never not a challenge. Pedagogue and master, taking names like a president's call you faggot at this Yanks in my class. I'll shank him in maths, or I'm Adam Lanza letting off a semi-automatic. And thanks to the ad, you thought we were friends. You blare on my phone every day, only helped me prepare for this homie, but now he's about to get blocked and cry like Erica Cody. Matt asked for ratings and provided tears, it was an uncomfortable read. S tier is the likes of Hades, Nugget and Dean, and humbly me. Your own boy Jester stuck you in D above Butters and Shambles below Russell and Fiend. I know you noticed but said nothing, that's some fuckery, G. I wouldn't have been happy with that if that were one of my peeps taking a thump in the teeth, or at least a very prompt angry react. We're both rookies when it comes to the scene, but I'm top 5 in this, and with Ibrahim I bloody agree you'll flop like a fish cause you're a yellow-bellied square under the sea. Time.
You will not defeat me, Ronald Weasley. Say it with me now. You will not defeat me, Ronald Weasley. Trying to read me's about as easy as Stevie Wonder cheating in optic screening. I wanted to see who Podge got for me, and honestly, I'm pissed. I understand that being an awkward weenie in battle rap has been a common leaning niche, but it's kind of meaningless, because Roan, Sharon, and Carter Deems already exist. He's got that serial killer vibe. You think you want to go blow for blow? He's a ginger too, so emotionally you know he's cold. Every freckle on his body represents one of the souls he stole. What kind of fugly, cum-guzzling, blood-suckling spawn have I just stumbled upon? You can never act like you're tough in a song. You can't handle the heat. You collapse on your feet being in the sun for too long. So many accurate adjectives I get attached with these busters. You're an average, weak fucker. Happy, sweet, suburb, anxious, geek sucker. You got the swag of a Grafton Street busker. You know the ones that you find on the far side? With a nylon guitar and a mic playing the same Ed Sheeran songs every time that you walk by. And as far as singing goes, this guy is hopeless. Your vocal lines are quite atrocious. You got a whiny voice like a Northern Irish Tyler Joseph. You're gonna need more than a cotton swab and an ibuprofen when I'm coming with a mask on inside your home. One bat to the mouth, leaving him hospitalized. That's the rise of COVID. I'm ferocious, nice and slow, quiet as a Chinese soldier on war front. The moment you notice me roll up, I'll go for the Bowie and poke till I get an open hole in your throat cut. It'll start spraying. God dang, y'all to watch as Arcane soaks in his own blood. Round 1, I made you really suffer. Now everyone can give it up for Jimmy Rustler's little brother.
Let's cut to the chase. Don't question me, I'm a beast. Know the program? You probably don't, you broke shank. Let me expose this dope. You got a load of old tracks. I had a little peep and cried. Didn't see if that shit, cause the flow was comatose and notes to roast flat. Yet when it comes to views, you get loads, and I don't. It's so sad, but with those clickbait titles and homophobe rants, you're a total joke soul, and you sold your soul, man. That's why you're above eye like a Post Malone tap. Stay away or get a dagger to the cheek. You like to wear chokers till you get roped with both hands, and I'm throwing bows. Broken nose, mandible fractured, bones cracked, and I'll swing on your movement like a do-si-do dance. So bring your little wolf friends tobacco, I'll smoke the whole pack. And yeah, all dogs go to heaven, but you're not really a wolf, more a God-spurning sheep on a road to eternal heat when I start boxing heads like John Doe in 7. You're crumbs, mere morsels I came to eat, little boy. You're an hors d'oeuvre, I keel chip, morning juice like Kid LeRoy. I came to feast, was finished by the time they flipped the coin. I leave this timid coy, twink destroyed, moisten lips and pitchy voice when he spits his rhymes. Please excuse my itchy groin, I came here with a fist employed. Psychoanalysis, I'll fuck with your head like that shit's a toy. When I dip, they won't find the subconscious like Sigmund Freud. My packer packs a punch. I'll grab your butt and freaking wreck your ass. When I push your stool in.
What?
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
Go ahead.
My packer packs a punch. I'll grab your butt and freaking wreck your ass. And when I push your stool in, believe me, I'm not being gentle, man. Time.
I do not know how this much of a dumb guy can exist. That northern accent got you tongue-tied in those junk lines that you spit. We'll have to pay Tony above twice what he gets when he's done slicing the clips, because goddammit, we're gonna need some subtitles for this. You did a song with Jay Sprinks and Smooth Jezza called Shuggy Showboat. Now, Smooth Jezza's a cool fella, and I understand you gotta up your promo, but you should have seen your buddy Soakes, though, looking like a fucking bozo in his Christmas sweater and his ugly polo, busting flows amongst the row of a bunch of broken, drunken hobos. Kids, stop. You've been washed. You're a style-biting little hip-hop fan. You ain't very original. You're stereotypical, and with this, you're taking a big loss, fam. This small brand can assist my plan to get a lip-syncing, mimicking bitch off cam like the TikTok band. Yeah. Look at him. This man's stressed, hands extra finicky. You're at best a mini-me. You can't test me lyrically. The rappers in your caliber are past tense and gimmicky, seeking a YouTube cash check but forgot to add sense. Linguistically, if we inspect your element, it has text that's visibly coded data, but it lacks a message attached, so these crackers have less of a chance to pass words when it's an app to get these hacks to accessibility. You're picky in the case of your character. Apply that to your trash equanimity, sad mental imagery, bad dental symmetry. That relatively means in 3 aspects you got a cap sensitivity. I'll ramble on, damaging fragile soft chaps like an Amazon package, cause I can put you in a plastic box if you want to address delivery. You fell flat. Before I belt slap you back to Belfast on your last leg of dignity, you'll be held captive until we get our assets and liberties back from your British queen. That's how you build a scheme. Peep the game. People came to see me. Yo, peep the game. People came to see me cut your lines down to a single grain. He contains a weaker strain of cheaply made substance that depletes the brain, but it seems to stay under our noses. That's the key of Kane. Jesus, man. Easy.
Let's go!
Alright. Yo. Now I'm left leaning, but a lot of you fuckers are straight pussy. You've got a clickbait little track about how Trump's a deranged bully and wants to deport basically anyone who doesn't look like JPEG. It's uncomfortable, mate, truly. You might as well have got covered in fake jewelry, started busting a bunch of stuff about how you come from the slums and you raise Uzis, because on screen we see this teen lying on tracks and gaining insight like a coming-of-age movie. Hipster/grifter craft a wrap around whichever option sells. Steel beams, water melt. To take off, you'll land a kneel before a buzz like Apollo 12. You identify as a feminist. Dashing across the hilltops. You identify as a feminist, dashing across the hilltops, wielding the communist gender fluid festo, rapping along the kill shot. Cock boy, get your face plastered upon a milk box and it's not soy. White kid raps about bullying. You sound just like the next guy. After this, you'll have some fresh rhymes. At best, be UB40 tonight. If I hear red wine, you've let that viewership go to your head like the next line. Obsessed with the clicks and taps and the Instagrams and Facebooks. Me, I chisel my craft and stay true. That's why this is your battle debut and you're going down quicker than flats in Beirut. Time.
That was good,
He's doing the American flips. Of course he is. It's corny shit. At least when I talk, I sound like a normal kid. You sound like Porky Pig. Alright. When he was coming up with his alias, I bet his process of thought was deep and ethereal, but it all changed when he was dropped beneath on a tier below another Arcane who lost his king of the dot chain and got caught for stealing material. Arcane. Of all names. The definition of arcane is something mysterious or secret, which has clearly been seeped deep in any lyric when you speak it, but I fear that it's a weakness, an imitable cheap fix for irritable bleakness, geared within a sequence weirdly till it reaches an appearance of uniqueness. Jesus, I'm about to break you down to a science. I'm about to break you down to a science, bro. This shit's about to be amazing, but before I do, I'm gonna need some crowd participation. You guys awake here?
Yeah!
Who's heard of chaos theory?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's ponder for a sec. All that it suggests is that the single act of a butterfly can spark a living trend of toppling events that eventually grow to something catastrophically larger in the end. Now, something that's arcane is bottled and repressed. logically condensed, with a complete loss of any sense. And if we tie this into the bars that you would sketch, every concept in your songs that are a stretch, and the lack of audience at your concerts and your sets, it's obvious you're left with thoughts that are complex, but at the cost of any depth, meaning, or consequential strength. So that butterfly tattoo on your arm is something that you falsely represent, because nothing you've ever done has had a cause or an effect. It's obvious. Because nothing you've ever done has had a cause or an effect. The definition of arcane is something that's understood by few. I just applied that to the lack of connectability when I look at you. God, you look nervous, lost with no purpose. Doctors and nurses call for the churches. This battle for you is a long posthumous honoring service. They looking over your casket like, how'd he deserve this? It's the wake. You should have known you'd see this body in person. Whoa.
Mr. Wads on the beat, Mr. Wads on the beat. Manchester business, Manchester business. Your rap is full. Where's that ginger cunt Reds are hibernating? Where the fuck is it? Somebody get Reds and go and bell him on the phone.